It's interesting that the media now saying, well, New Zealand Farmer came out with a very interesting article about Taranaki farmers who are swinging away from dairying and going into horticulture. Now that's an interesting thing because I think, quite frankly, and I don't want to be one of these people who's full of doom and despondency, but I think that the third year of drought will probably change a lot of people's directions. I'm not saying they're going to go broke, I'm just going to say that they were going to adapt and they will change direction. And rightly so. I mean, we've seen it in history. It revolves around and round and round and round, doesn't it? And these droughts, as Tony Davern has said, are 30-year droughts. Every 30 years we get one of these things where there's 3 years in a row. However, in every bit of negativity, there's always a bit of positivity. And I would suggest very strongly that the top dairy farmers and the top dairy units are in a very, very good spot to get the top up-and-coming next generation of dairy farmers. Now, for example, Crestlands Farms, which are in North Canterbury, just not far from Rangiora or Woodend, whichever way you want to come in from. And they are having a lot of trouble finding somebody who wants to get into the bottom rungs of dairying and work with one of the top studs in the country. The stud was started in 1953 and it's gone through, I think it's about 3 or 4 generations, and it seriously is a very, very good stud. An ideal opportunity for somebody to come in, learn from that family, the Stewart family, and actually end up being a top person when it comes to Holstein Friesians. Wouldn't you think that there'd be a queue from here to Otago? No, they're having trouble finding staff. So what I'm suggesting, in a very sort of strange way, I suppose, is that there's a great opportunity there for young people who want to get into dairying, who want to do not the big herds, but the specific herds where the quality is, as well as a fair bit of quantity, I might add. But as I said, if you want to get into the stud side of it, Crestlands Farms would be an ideal chance. And I can't understand why there isn't a queue from here to Otago. Just thought I'd ask you whether you can work that out, because a young person would be mad if they didn't.